Sure, here's a well-structured YouTube article on Hindustan Trekker in English with proper headings, around 700 words, perfect for a video script or description. Hindustan Trekker, the story of India's rugged Desi SUV. Introduction. An Indian utility legend. When we talk about Indian classic vehicles, one name that always deserves attention is the Hindustan Trekker. Manufactured by Hindustan Motors, the Trekker was an iconic utility vehicle that combined ruggedness, simplicity, and affordability, all tailored for the unique needs of Indian roads, especially in rural and semi-urban areas. Built on the trusted Ambassador platform, the Hindustan Trekker wasn't about luxury or speed, but about strength, durability, and practicality. Let's take a deep dive into the story of this legendary Indian workhorse. Design. Ambassador DNA with Jeep attitude. The Hindustan Trekker was a perfect example of form-following function. Its design was straightforward, simple, and utilitarian. At first glance, many mistook it for an old-school Jeep, but underneath, it shared its chassis and mechanicals with the Hindustan Ambassador. The Trekker featured a boxy design, large rectangular windows, flat metal body panels, and a very minimalistic front grille. This no-nonsense look was not aimed at style-conscious buyers, but at people who wanted a reliable partner for transporting goods and people, especially across rough terrains and village roads. Engine and performance. The Ambassador's heart. Under the hood, the Hindustan Trekker was powered by the same engines found in the Ambassador. It came with a 1.5-liter BMC petrol engine and a 1.5-liter diesel option, both known for their simplicity and low maintenance. With power figures on the lower side, the Trekker was never built for speed or highway racing. Instead, its true strength was its ability to carry heavy loads, tackle bad roads, and endure the test of time without breaking down easily. Mechanics across India were already familiar with its Ambassador DNA, which made repairs easy and spare parts affordable. That's exactly what made the Trekker the lifeline of rural transportation for years. Interior. Function over luxury. Inside the Trekker, the story remained the same, simple and functional. The dashboard was basic, the seats were often bench-style, and creature comforts were practically non-existent. In some variants, the Trekker could carry up to 8 to 10 passengers, depending on seating arrangement, which made it extremely popular among transport operators, especially in small towns and villages. Whether it was used for family transport, school trips, or commercial loading, the Trekker delivered, without complaint. Practicality. The multi-purpose workhorse. The Hindustan Trekker was more than just a people mover. It was often used for agricultural transport, school van services, local goods carrier, rural taxi services. Its simple rear-wheel drive setup, strong leaf spring suspension, and robust frame allowed it to tackle off-road conditions that would trouble most other vehicles in its price range. It wasn't uncommon to see a Trekker loaded with sacks, pipes, or even livestock, and still running smoothly on broken village roads. Why it failed. The changing face of Indian automobiles. Despite its ruggedness, the Hindustan Trekker couldn't survive the changing automotive landscape in India. The introduction of modern SUVs, MPVs, and more efficient small cars meant the Trekker's old-school charm and basic features felt outdated. The lack of safety features, comfort, and fuel efficiency gradually pushed the Trekker out of the market by the early 2000s. But for many who grew up in the 90s, it remains an unforgettable piece of Indian automotive history. Legacy. An underrated icon. Even today, spotting a Hindustan Trekker on Indian roads brings a wave of nostalgia. It was a vehicle that served countless families and businesses faithfully without seeking much in return. In many ways, the Trekker was the perfect reflection of India's automotive needs at the time: tough, economical, and built to survive. Conclusion. A salute to simplicity. The Hindustan Trekker might not have won design awards or set speed records, but it played an important role in India's rural transportation story. It showed how a simple idea, when built right, could serve generations. If you ever spot a Hindustan Trekker standing tall somewhere, take a moment to appreciate this unsung hero of Indian roads. If you'd like, I can also turn this into a full Hindi video script or help you draft the voiceover style for YouTube. Want me to do that?